Hello and welcome to City Edition, the City of Bend's video news magazine. I'm Justin Feinstone. Like many cities, Bend has its share of parking challenges. The city is conducting a study on the issue and will hold a workshop in January to gather more information about downtown parking. Take a look.
This past fall, the city started a citywide parking study. There's three parts to the parking study. The first and the biggest part will be downtown. The other part are some citywide policies, and then the final part will take place on Bend's west side, sort of the central west side.
The study needs to be undertaken for a few reasons. The downtown plan hasn't been updated in over 10 years. Park downtown is growing and changing, and we know that we need to look at how our parking is being utilized today and how we're going to be able to manage our parking going forward as we see infill and redevelopment happening in the downtown area.
And then also surrounding the rules and regulations for the city's urban growth boundary. We'll have to densify over time, and so we really need to look at parking, circulation, access, particularly in downtown and then across town.
The west side of Bend is growing and changing, and we expect that change to continue going forward, particularly as OSU Cascades builds out its campus location.
The overall study will probably take 2 years, 3 years, but we expect to involve the downtown businesses, the neighborhood associations. We expect to involve property owners, businesses.
In addition, we'll be evaluating parking policies in the central component of the city, as well as citywide, to see how our policies impact development and infill opportunities today, as well as we expand the urban growth boundary.
Specifically in the downtown parking study, we will have a specific downtown parking stakeholder group that will include the businesses, property owners, and the adjacent neighborhoods. What we find when it comes to downtown parking is it's not just the demand from the shoppers and employees, but also we have residential demands downtown.
It's important to involve these different parties because city parking impacts everyone in the city.
So one of the things that we'll definitely look at in the downtown parking study is the use of the parking garage, how we get more employers and shoppers to use that, and how does that fit into the overall downtown parking and access for downtown. In order to have our stakeholders be the most prepared for the downtown parking study, we're going to host a series of Parking 101 sessions. They'll be at 3 different times during the day, and business owners, property owners, and the public at large are invited to join us just to learn about the basics of parking and the outline of the study.
These meetings will be open to everyone in the city of Bend, with a specific focus on business and landowners in the downtown area, as well as in adjacent neighborhood associations.